everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this week's episode, we're taking a huge step forward on the truck restoration project. Today, we're dismantling the entire front end of the vehicle, fully exposing the engine bay, and getting a real look at what kind of rust damage we're up against. There's a ton of work ahead, but this is where the transformation truly begins. First things first. We're tearing down the front of the car. That means the grille, fenders, bumper, and everything else that's blocking our access to the engine bay. Once that's off, we can finally see the full scope of what we're dealing with. This part of the building is always exciting, and it's where you uncover the good, the bad, and the rusty. As we pull everything apart, I'm checking for hidden corrosion, weak metal, and areas that will need welding or replacement panels. If you're working on your own restoration project, this stage is absolutely crucial. Take your time, label everything, and don't cut corners. Except corners that you want to cut. The cleaner and the more organized you stay now, the easier the rebuild will be later. Next up, it's time to remove the windshield. This can be tricky, especially on older vans, because the rubber seal tends to harden and trap moisture. Once it's out, you can really see what's going on around the frame. Rust loves to hide in these spots, and oh boy do I have a bunch. So I'll be treating and cleaning everything before we even think about putting the glass back in. I'm really trying to do this right the first time, so when this truck's on the road again, it's solid from top to bottom. After all, the windshield is kind of important. And now it's time to move inside the cab. Pulling out the seats and removing the sound dampening layer from underneath the floor. This is a messy job. But it's one of the most satisfying parts of the restoration. Underneath that old insulation is where you'll often find surface rust, weak spots, or even small holes that need patching. You'll have to stay tuned to see what I find. Once everything's stripped back to bare metal, we'll know exactly what kind of welding, grinding, and rust repair needs to happen next. This step lays the foundation for a strong, quiet, and clean interior later on. Because this week I got a couple of special guests joining me. I got my son Ford and his dog Forrest. These two keep me company through the long hours in the garage and remind me why I love doing this. Whether it's fetching tools or just hanging out, they're part of the build process too. Restorations projects like this take a ton of time and effort, but moments like these make it all worth it. It's not just about rebuilding a truck, it's about the memories we take along the way. And hopefully Ford remembers some of this later on in life. We're also going to teach him how to weld, and we'll see what kind of shenanigans we can get up to. So that wraps up today's teardown episode. We've officially got the front end removed and the engine bay fully exposed. The windshield's out and the interior stripped down to metal. From here, it's all about prepping for welding stage and starting to rebuild the classic van the right way. If you love classic truck restoration, rust repair, engine bay rebuilds, or just enjoy DIY automotive projects, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you don't miss the next step in this build. We've got a lot more coming from metal fabrication, panel welding, primer, and paint prep. Thanks for watching, thanks for the support, and I'll see you next week, right here in the shop, and our ever-evolving van restoration project.